Hi, I have something extremely rare right now. A Trillium 32-ounce growler with Hill Farmstead Abner in it. That's because Armsby Abbey in Worcester, their bar that always has Hill Farmstead on tap, and recently Massachusetts allowed bars to sell growlers to go. So I went there and I got a growler of Edward, their awesome pale ale. I've already done a review of it. Haven't done a review of this in almost 2 years. It's almost 3 years actually. So I thought I'd review Abner. Usually at the brewery you can only get it in the 25-ounce swing top, like 750 growlers that they sell. But this is what I got. I haven't had this in a while. 8% alcohol. And in my last review, I did a whole bunch of research trying to figure out the hops and the situation of it. And I found some old information saying it was like double dry hopped and used a whole bunch of stuff like Centennial and Columbus and Simcoe and a lot of like more West Coast style hops. I don't know if that's changed or whatever. So let's just jump into it. I was a little worried about the quality of the carbonation, but as you can see, it looks pretty darn good. Because Armsby Abbey has never filled growlers before. Their tap system isn't exactly made for growlers. When you get pours there, especially the Hill Farmstead, it looks amazing on draft. Even the head's even better than this, but that looks real darn good in the glass. Very, very, very hazy. Yeah, the only Hill Farmstead beer, like IPAs that are super, super, super hazy, it seems, are the double IPAs. And it's, I don't know, darkish orange gold. It's not murky gray or anything. It's just kind of darker because it's so hazy in a way. Oh my gosh. Ah, it smells very good. Yeah, it definitely uses a lot of older hops because I get that hint of pine, but just really, really intense orange and grapefruit. It's not ultra tropical. And then a slight muskiness, almost an Earl Grey type thing happening, but just really, really intense citrus and earthiness. And it doesn't just smell like birthday cake and pineapples and stuff like that. And I know there's gonna be some bitterness going on in here. And if you really inhale, you do get some tropical candy notes, but a really complex aroma. It's mainly orange grapefruit. Maybe even light hints of vanilla. I don't know if they throw Citra in there these days. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little bit of Citra in there. Yep. Definitely worth a trip to Worcester. And pre-filled growler was $15. Did that? They like include the glass price, I guess, in it. Definitely, definitely worth it. This is right now, maybe my favorite double IPA. This is really, really good. The mouthfeel is really full. It's not velvety like Treehouse, but it's oily. And I like that. It has this intense texture. And I love the feel on your tongue. It's just like it is covered in intense hop resins. And it makes it sort of linger with that same flavor, that dank, musky grapefruit. It's very juicy, but not in a sweet, tropical way. I was saying it's more of that oily, kind of very slightly pithy, but more like orange peel oil quality that is just really good. And the finish is extremely clean. Slight kind of minerally twinge, but not like chalky flavored or anything. Very dry. And it's bitter, but not like Alchemist bitterness levels. I feel like Alchemist makes probably, ironically now, like the most bitter IPAs in New England, even though they're the ones that started the trend away from that. And a really nice carbonation. I got a sort of ring of bubbles coming up in the middle, and some lacing. But just fantastic beer. I really, the past few years have realized that my favorite hazy IPAs are ones that use more old-fashioned hops. I was, of course, for years excited about all these new crazy tropical hops and things, but now I don't want all these IPAs just to taste like tropical fruits and coconuts and birthday cake. I want some actual bitter fruit flavors going on, and this is what this beer is all about. But there's so much more. There's some woodiness happening. Nice carbonation. And just such a dense, oily feel. And I'm not getting any booze. I mean, as it warms up, maybe I'll get a little bit. But that's the one thing with these double IPAs is when they're cold and you're just getting intense hop aromas, it can cover up a lot of flaws. This Evil Twin one I just uploaded a couple days ago. That one at first was pretty good. I could smell a little booziness, and then by the end it was just, almost smelled like nail polish remover when it was warm. But this one, I'm not getting any hint. Yes, this is maybe should I call it a 5? Let's call it a 5. I guess it depends on your mood. When I had a Treehouse King Julius, and I thought that was fantastic. And then, like the day after that, I had Hill Farmstead Double Citra, and I would probably say the King Julius had my favorite feel ever of a double IPA, and that the Hill Farmstead Double Citra had my favorite flavor. But I don't know. It depends on if you're in a Citra mood. I still am all about intense, crazy Citra. But I really like just going with the old-fashioned bitter citrusy hops. So they sold out of this the second day they were offering growlers of it, but I'm sure they'll get more. So if you live anywhere near Worcester, check the Armsby Abbey's site and see if you can go pick up this stuff. You can get all this stuff, and you can get Alchemist in Massachusetts right now. You can get all this stuff that was only available in Vermont now, because the breweries need to make money, and this makes it so I don't have to go on trips, and I don't have to, I shouldn't travel out of state. You shouldn't go far. Well, that's enough rambling. Hill Farmstead Abner, very, very, very good and different from a lot of popular double IPAs right now. Bye.